Is this really you? Scrolling through endless self-improvement and motivational videos to find what you believe to be the solution to all your problems? Well, let me ask you this. Why are you watching this video? Was it because the title seems controversial and goes against what you're told? Or was it because you thought you were going to have some newfound discovery from it? Well, you're in for a surprise. Or are you? In this video, I'm going to give you the real truth about self-improvement and why it's the biggest distraction in the world. And yes, I know that sounds almost impossible to comprehend, but there are about a dozen reasons why this is true. Firstly, think about this. What is this quote-unquote self-improvement you were trying to fulfill? Is it reading more books, trying a new skincare routine, practicing mindfulness, or any other self-improvement ideas? We are always following the trends of self-improvement. Sounds familiar. Just like any other type of content online. You see someone who has a new water bottle and you decide you need it. Like honestly, think about how ridiculous this is. First it was the Yeti, then it was the Hydro Flask, and now it's the Stanley Cup. They have the same technology to make your water cold, but somehow you bought all three. That is the power of following trends. You convince yourself you need things that you don't actually need. And that is exactly my point. For most people, it's whatever you see online. They aren't searching for specific ways to better themselves, except just looking up things like, how to get better? How can I improve? How to maximize my time? This seems to be the universal theme among us all. We are constantly looking for nothing. But wait, this is worse. We are asking the most vague questions in the world, and that is completely on purpose. The reason why we ask vague questions like this is because we truly don't want the real answer. We would rather waste our time giving ourselves a false sense of hope from videos we think are going to change our life, but in reality, do nothing. Now, all video titles like this release an extreme amount of dopamine, and here's why. For most people who spend a ridiculous amount of time scrolling every day, this now justifies what they are allowed to scroll about. For example, what makes you feel better about scrolling? How to change your life? How to become your true self versus brain-rotting memes and everything else you see online. Exactly my point. Whenever you are scrolling through brain-rotting material, you get this sense of guilt. So now you are able to waste the same time, but you don't feel guilty because this is helping you, right? Or is it actually making you worse? Where is the accountability? Speaking of accountability, I've partnered with an app that gamifies the art of showing up. I'm hosting a challenge within the app, and here's how it works. At the beginning of each week, you will place a $25 bet on yourself to do one of the following for 5 days. Either run 2 miles, hit 10,000 steps, or go to the gym for 30 minutes. If you do one of these 3 for 5 days, you will get 100% of your money back. Not only that, but you can even make money off the people who don't complete the challenge. Peer pressure helps me show up on the days when I don't want to, because I know I bet on myself. Now, if you're watching memes or whatever comes up on your For You page, you will eventually realize how bad it is what you are watching and, well, hopefully stop. But what's even worse is spending the same time or even more watching videos that aren't directing you anywhere. We think that if we're scrolling through self-improvement videos and motivational videos, that's actually helping us, when it is quite literally doing the opposite. Because now we are just justifying the same habit, but since it's a different type of content, that's okay. And this is where you really need to ask yourself, what are you even looking for? Remember in the beginning of the video when I asked you why you clicked it? Because that's the same reason many people watch dozens and dozens of self-improvement videos. We think that we're gonna have this new discovery of information that's gonna change our life. But yet again, it's the same information everybody has told you your entire life. Now don't get me wrong, I used to do this as well. Scroll through motivational videos on Instagram, look up all the YouTube videos on how to better myself, and where exactly did that get me? I thought I was gonna find some new answer that would solve all my problems and lead me to where I truly wanna go. But wait, what did I just say? I just caught my own lie. How did I think a video would lead me to where I truly wanna go? If I know what I truly want and where I truly wanna go, I would obviously know that watching these videos would not get me there. Watching these videos can't get me there, and that's for one simple reason. I'm not taking action. That is step 1 in this 3-step method of taking your life back. With the pursuit of self-improvement becoming an addiction, the main issue is all the time you use to invest in these methods, you could be using to take action. So with all this self-improvement, I'm actually not making any improvement. I am just delaying the time it takes me to take action. So what am I now? Oh right, just even more confused. The reason why this doesn't help is because instead of addressing the root issue of what you're trying to solve, we're just delaying that process by scrolling through these very videos. We think that if we watch these same videos over and over, that's going to make us a better person, more productive, and solve all our problems. But that is a lie, and here's why. These self-improvement videos will not help you because they are not the solution to your problem. You are. That is step 2 in this process, which is stop overanalyzing your life. You will not find the answer you are looking for because you are looking everywhere else except yourself. You have the keys to your life, so stop looking for someone else to drive. You are more capable than you think. You already know what you need to do, so just do it. This just goes to show how we will literally justify any reason to be complacent. If your life absolutely depended on you solving whatever it is you want in life right now, I can guarantee you would know exactly what to do. And I am almost 100% certain you wouldn't say, use a new skincare routine, do a cold plunge, or any other thing that the world convinces you that you need. We are too focused on the wrong things, and that is why we never make the proper changes. This leads us to number 3, which is becoming resilient. With all these self-improvement methods and routines, you are bound to create your own. The major problem with this is you will be bound by a routine, and that is not realistic. While it is good to have structure in your day, it should not be the end-all be-all. We get so caught up in our morning routine that if it is broken, it breaks us too. Life is always changing, and that is the only consistent thing you can count on. Don't depend your entire life on a routine that will save you. How much time is going to have to go by before you realize you've had the answer all along? You just didn't want to take action. Well, all I know is the pain of change doesn't even come close to the pain of staying the same. So this is your wake-up call. To stop justifying your reasons through scrolling through endless self-improvement trends, thinking it will give you everything you got. Address at first hand the problem you are trying to solve and take action. And I can guarantee you will find the real solution to the life you want. Most times it is not the bad things that distract us, but better yet the good things. These, however, are just not the right things.